Hi, I'm Marilyn, and this is Eric, and we're the Cadillac Shelfies.
And today we're talking about Undaunted North Africa. What is Undaunted North Africa?
Oh, it's kind of a really fun strategy game where you're playing the different sides of the battle, Italy and Britain.
Italy and Britain, yes.
And yeah, I mean, it gives you some scenarios to work out, and then you play out a battle. And yeah, it's been really close. We played 3 games now together. We've done the first one twice because there was some time in between. And then we did the second scenario in the book, and
I played it a bit more.
Yeah.
But I have a small overview of the game.
Yeah.
So we'll be back right after that.
Okay.
So in Undaunted you have this scenario book. Here at the top it explains the objective for each side, what it should do. And here you have what cards to use and what starts in like your supply and what starts in the well, in the supply and what starts in the deck. So the ones that are not highlighted are the ones you can buy, and these are the ones that start in your hand. And if they start on the table like tanks, that's marked here. Here you have like the history, some pointers. Here you have what tiles to use. Here you have the whole setup. You see here with tokens, the tank is out, the number of tiles. It's really easy if you always have the tiles sorted in numerical order to just put them out one by one here. And where different objective goes, like over here, and where the starting forces are on each side. So as you can see, the map is just these tiles that you put together according to the scenario book. Sometimes like twisted in a certain direction, sometimes not, sometimes with the no vehicles allowed. Here you have the cover bonus, and here you have the number on it. And these are the objectives I was talking about that you put out with the value, point value for claiming or destroying them. And these are the tokens that start out, that are like your soldiers out in the field. These are the British side. And if you have like an Italian tank, you will have something like this out. And the crew and driver will be on the card for whatever thing you have out at the moment. And when you do them, you can do the actions here on the, that's marked there. Here's the initiative marker. There's different damage and escape markers. And here's the scouted and controlled markers. So usually you have an objective out, or usually, but you'll have an objective out, and one side is probably trying to blow it up, and one side is trying to claim it. And first you claim it by sending a scout there, getting out a scout token, and then you can move in a rifleman and control it. And as long as you control it, you have the points here. Of course, if it's blown up, you can't really control it for points. So it's a deck builder, and these are like the cards. Say you may start with one in your hand, and for in the supply to buy, you have scout, snipers, engineers here. These are the Brits, as I said. Machine gunner, and what they can do: move, attack, suppress, repair. Anti-tank rifleman. The value here is their strength. When you roll dice trying to do something. Saboteur. Scouts, as I said, it scouts you scout. Conceal and hidden recon are special things for the fog of war. Sergeants. staff sergeants, warrant officer. These are not tokens out on the map. These are special actions you take. Bolster and inspire. You can buy cards with the bolster. You can inspire. You can pick up a card you played and take it to your hand and play it again. Here you have the lieutenant who can also bolster, so you can buy free cards. Or command, you can draw 2 cards from your deck. And here are the Fog of War cards. Usually you start with like 2 cards of these. They just eat up your hand. And the more you scout, the more terrain you scout, the more of these you will get into your hand, clogging up your whole draw deck. And here up on top, you can see the values for bidding on initiative. And of course, often if you have a Fog of War, you might want to use that for initiative, but it's only worth 1. So you put out your thing, your player, and say, oh, he's gonna move 1 here, or he's gonna go here and blow up. You have to have the card to do it. Yes, you have to have the card, honestly. You can't do it without the card. So that's a very easy way of seeing it. I'll show you some of the Italians cards. And of course all have names. You see the control, only the rifleman here has control. Well, also you can do it with the tank, but and the scout have the recon and conceal. Only the anti-tank and the guy with demolition can actually attack a tank. And here you have like a tank commander who might only be able to buy cards for your tank. He can't buy regular infantry. Well, and recon aircraft and Fog of War for them, of course, too. I'll show you a damage marker that you use to damage vehicles. So it's pretty easy. Here it's a controlled, here it's a scouted. So, I mean, it's a deck builder. Mm-hmm. And it's really easy. You always draw 4 cards.
Yeah.
And then you have one of those stupid Fog of War cards on your hand.
Yeah.
And the tie when you bid for initiative, if it's a tie, it goes to the one who already had it.
Yeah.
So if you don't have it and want it, you probably, or you can for sure not bid a Fog of War card with a value of 1. You have to bid higher to try and claim it. And it really matters because we had some really close game. Like
I think all of our games were like 1.
Yeah, and we were like on the objective
Yeah.
at the same time sometimes and things like that. So yes, really close. But I like how you have like, okay, this is the cards you will be able to buy, and this is what you start with.
Right.
And with the tank and everything out on the table already. And an overactive dog. But I think it works well like with the Fog of War, how when you like explore more, your communications get like more and more muddled the more spread out you are, so you have more Fog of War cards in your deck. Right.
I mean, it really matches the theme.
Yeah. Like really easy, and it still matches the theme really well.
I mean, even that with the initiative. I mean, once you have the initiative, that's just the way it is. I mean, you always have that advantage until someone takes it away from you.
And bids high and claims the objective right in front of your guy with dynamite.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that matters quite a bit. And I don't know, I think it's really easy to like play.
Yeah.
It's not like heavy at all.
No, I mean, it took just a few, it took a few moves basically, and then you get the hang of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you play a game. I think we played almost our games like in 30 minutes or so, without stressing or anything like that. No, and one of the reasons I got it out again now is because next year it's coming, the Undaunted Battle of Britain.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to that. But for now we have North Africa that we're playing, and we have quite a few
Right.
games of the campaign left.
Exactly.
The components are okay.
Yeah.
It's not super good, but not bad. They're like
they
middle.
work,
Yeah, they work. Like the cards are just regular cards, not super thick or super anything like that. They
No.
probably should be sleeved at some point. Yeah. But no, do you have anything else to add to it?
No, I think that covers it pretty well.
Yeah,
It was very fun.
it is very fun. So long.
Bye bye.